Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Allison and today I am talking about my 2021 reading goals. I've been looking forward to the new year for quite some time. I know I'm not alone in that, and I've been here and there kind of writing down notes and stuff about what I want to do next year. So these goals are, this is not a complete list, it's just like what I have written down so far, and they're not necessarily related to just reading. They include other areas of my life, because like reading kind of is my life, and a lot of the things that I do like stem from reading. So I only have a few written down, and the first one is that I would like to read 48 books. I've been thinking about that, and I don't know if I want to read 48 new books, because I have a lot of books that I want to reread, but if I only read 48 books, including like all the books that I want to reread, that's a lot of books cutting into my like 48 book allotment. I know I'm going to read more than that, but I just set that as like a low goal so that I don't stress myself out when I don't read, a super amount of books. So I think I might have that be like 48 new books. I'd like to read 48 new books, which is just books that are new to me, like books I haven't read before. They don't necessarily have to be like new releases or anything. Another goal that I would love to do is to buy less than 4 books a month. And I think I can handle that if I only buy the books that I want to read. And by that I mean like not buying cover books because of the cover or whatever, which is really hard because Waterstones always has all these beautiful, gorgeous, exclusive editions, and I absolutely love them. But to get a book from Waterstones, because I live in the US, is like anywhere from 35 to 40 bucks per book, just because shipping is so expensive and like the conversion rates are really high. So I would definitely like to buy less than 4 books a month, and I think that would really help me keep my TBR under control. I mean, I did really good with book buying this year, I think, and I've read quite a few of the books that I have bought already. Probably this is not making any sense. Like, I haven't been buying that many books since like the middle of the year. Since like July, I really haven't been buying any books. I did go through a point where I bought probably 5 or 6 books. I was in a reading slump, and literally nothing on my bookshelves looked even remotely interesting to me to read. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of new books because I don't want to read anything that's on my bookshelves. So I did do that, but I would really like to keep my book purchases below 4 a month, or only buy a book if I finish one. Maybe I should finish 2 books and then buy a new book. I don't know. That hasn't been determined yet, but I definitely would like to buy less books. Another goal that I have, and this one's going to be very hard for me, is to have a 0 merch year. And basically what that means is that I don't want to buy any bookish merch. And if you know me at all, you know that I love buying bookish merch. I've bought more book merch this year than I have bought books. So it's easy because it's cheap. It's cheaper than, okay, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I've been buying a lot of like exclusive like candle boxes and like bookish, I've just been buying a lot of bookish boxes and bookish merch and art prints and bookmarks and all of this amazingly fun stuff. But I would like to buy a lot less of it. I also think that I am going to make a list of merch that is allowed. Like, I would like to not buy any candles. I do not need any more bookish candles at all. I would like to buy 0 bookish candles next year. Another thing that I would like to not get are book boxes. And that's kind of sad because they have really pretty exclusive editions, but I just don't need all of the crap that comes with them. Like, I just want the book. So book box companies, if you could please have book only options, I will love you forever, because I don't need all of the crap that you send in your box. I just don't need it. I don't have any use for it, and I don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. I need to make a list of merch that's allowed. I think I already said that, but I do need to make a list of merch that I am allowed to buy. So like, say if someone has like probably an ACOTAR themed box thing that has bookish merch in it that's ACOTAR themed, that is probably gonna be something that I would like to buy. Or the Fairy Loot exclusive editions that they've been doing, like the ones that are separate from their book box subscription. They have some gorgeous books that they have been like releasing, and I don't get all of them because a lot of them are for fandoms that I like don't like. The like recent ones being like The Cruel Prince and An Ember in the Ashes, and there was one other one that I didn't care for, or like a fandom that I wasn't a part of or whatever, and I don't need to buy books for fandoms that I don't care about. So that is definitely going to be a big goal for next year, is to just like practice self-control and not buying all of the things that I don't need. It is very hard when anyone says the words ACOTAR. I just kind of like, all of my willpower just goes out the window, and I'm like, yeah, I need that. When I don't, I really don't. I don't need all of this merch. And then the next goal that I have is that I want to reread a lot of books. I'm not sure which order all of these videos that I'm filming are going to come out in, but if you have seen my 2021 TBR, I talk about, there's like a whole stack of books that I go through, of books that I just want to reread, and it's quite, like, it's big. It's a big list. It's going to take me a lot to get through all of them, and I probably won't get through all of them unless that's completely what I focus on, is rereading books. But I definitely would like to reread more books next year. I did not reread very many books in 2020, and it kind of made me sad because, I don't know, I just like all of the nostalgia I get from books that I love that I've read before. So that's really it as far as reading goals are for 2021. I don't have... Oh, that's not true. Okay, there are some books that I would like to read, but those should have been talked about in the other video, and I didn't, so we're just gonna skip those ones. They're just series that have been recommended to me by people on Instagram, and they're like, I don't own any of them, so they're not like a high priority. They're just like, if I like want to, like if nothing looks good on my shelves and I've been looking to buy a new book, I'll get something from a book or series off of that list instead. So yeah, that's really it for my 2021 reading goals. I'm excited to see if I can stick to them and see what progress I can make with my zero merch here. We're gonna see how well that's gonna go. I don't know. I just feel like it's something that's necessary after this crazy, stressful, what is that called? When you like shop for things when you're like stressed out or have anxiety because it makes you feel better. What is that even called? I know it has a term, but I can't think of it. Anyways, that's literally what 2020 has been for me. Is just like, I'm stressed out, let's go buy a book. Or I'm stressed out, let's buy this merch. Or, ooh, that's pretty, let's just get that. Like, it's just been insane. And I just need, that train needs to be put on a full stop. That needs to not happen anymore because my bank account is very sad. Yeah, that's it for my 2021 reading goals. I hope you guys enjoyed me babbling and carrying on about random things for 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!